This is BS with Joe. News, culture, and crazy. One blunt conversation at a time. All right. Today, I'm done being polite. The government officially shut down at midnight, and I'm calling it what it is. It's bullshit political theater.
And I'll tell you my take. I actually think the shutdown is good for America because every time this happens, people get a real look at how bloated this government has become. Agencies grind to a halt, and you realize maybe we didn't need half of them in the first place.
But here's the reality. Essential services keep rolling. But it does mean hundreds of thousands of federal workers are furloughed, paychecks get frozen, families are scrambling. The FAA just furloughed 11,000. The SEC is basically dark. 90% of their staff have gone. Contractors don't even get back pay.
No, true. Shutdowns aren't new. And let's be honest, they actually get back pay once Congress gets their act together. And that's how it always goes.
Families can't call their landlord and say, hey, hold tight 3 weeks until Congress pulls its head out of its ass. The bills are due now.
Fair point. But once again, it forces Americans to see the dysfunction or the dysfunctioning size of this government. Sometimes you only see the waste when the lights go out.
And here's what really burns me. This isn't governance. It's spoiled kids fighting over who gets the bigger juice box when the country pays the price.
Look at the Democrats right now. They're willing to hold the budget hostage for healthcare subsidies for illegal immigrants. They want to tack on, how the hell are we supposed to pay that? We can't even pay our own debts.
And that's where I agree with you. Not one dime of taxpayer-funded benefits should go to people here illegally, period. But here's the rub. This shutdown wasn't about fixing the problem. It was engineered. Trump did this on purpose. He wanted the fight, and the Democrats gave him the perfect stage to play it out. And the American people, we're the collateral damage.
You may call it theater. I call it pulling back the curtains. Because when the SEC shuts down, when the commerce and educations grind to a halt, people finally ask, wait a second, do we really need this shit?
Fine. But imagine how much more could get done if these clowns just sat down and did their jobs instead of chasing cameras like Hollywood C-listers in their first role. That's what this is. It's bad acting.
Look, here's the thing, though. Most of these people will get back pay. It's temporary pain. It's not the end of the world.
Temporary pain. Tell that to the TSA worker missing his rent this week. Tell that to the contractor who does not even get back pay. This isn't a hiccup. It's real damage. And while Americans take the hit, Congress gets to preen for the cameras. And to make it worse, the Trump administration literally plastered propaganda on federal websites. HUD ran a bright red banner screaming the radical left caused this shutdown. OMB blasted agency emails blaming the Democrats. That's not information. That's taxpayer-funded campaign flyers.
So what? The Democrats are stonewalling this time? That's stapled demands to the budget?
They knew it would explode the negotiation?
Yeah, that's on them.
So yeah, the Democrats stapled on poison pills, but using federal websites and agency emails to push party blame, that's crossing into propaganda. Call it what it is. And the kicker, it's not even convincing people. The latest polls, 38% blame Republicans, 27% blame Democrats, and a full third blame both. Translation, Americans know the system is broken.
Democrats would do the same thing if it was turned on the other side.
That act says they can't.
Yeah, but I know the other side would do the same thing. So maybe it's time to clean house, cut the fat, shut down the agencies we don't need, make this government live within its means because it's bigger. It gets, the less freedom we get.
All right, you stop shutdowns by hitting Congress where it hurts. Tie their paychecks to the budget. Automatic continuing resolutions to keep the lights on. If they don't do their job, they don't get paid, period.
Yeah, I'd sign that because right now they don't feel a damn thing. They get their checks, they keep their perks. We're the ones that lead.
Here's what you can do. Pick up the phone, call your rep, and unload. Doesn't matter if they're red or blue. Tell them you're sick of shutdown stunts. Tell them you want a clean budget and a functioning government. Here's a 30-second script for you. Hi, my name is X. I live in the city, and I'm tired of shutdown theater. Pass a budget, stop playing games with my paycheck. Short, blunt, effective.
A clean budget. And don't forget, we pay them, not the lobbyists, not the donors. Us, our taxpayers fund their salaries, their staff, and their perks. And even a couple of years, the ballot box is performance review.
Right.
If we keep wasting our time on money and these stunts, then it's time to cancel the show.
And if you think this is just one tantrum, go back and listen to our last episode, Washington's farewell address. He warned us, when one faction weaponizes the government, freedom doesn't last. Shutdowns, propaganda, banners, partisan emails. This is another link in the chain of despotic drift.
And unless you start booing these actors off stage, they'll keep running the same tired play year in after year out. And I don't know about you, but I'm sick of paying for the tickets to this garbage show.
Shutdowns aren't governance. Shutdowns are tantrums. And it's time the American people stopped clapping and started walking out of the theater.
And that's BS with Joe.